This video will cover the entire history of the macula and the order through the facts we know from both games and the book The Heart of a Plague Tale, which I highly recommend you buy. It's got lots of juicy lore and stuff that isn't quite as known about in the games, and I'd highly recommend giving it a check out. This information may be subject to change as new games release though, however, and a lot of the information in this video is filled in with theories made by the community. I have searched through many theories to find the ones I feel that are the closest to the canon events of the game. As per usual, this is your heavy spoiler warning for both Innocence and Requiem. If you find other lore or story points I missed in this video, or maybe weren't right, feel free to discuss in the comments below. And the official Plague Tale Discord is also a good place for these lore discussions. I've had quite a few there myself. Right, now let's get into where it all began. The Order's origins. The Order was originally founded in 400 BC, 800 years before the Justinian Plague. A map found in the game shows the locations of different Order locations where we can see different locations of strongholds near various future IRL plague outbreaks. Through the official Plague Tale Discord, I have gathered information previously found by the users, which has been labelled on screen here. The question mark could potentially mean Egypt to be the first official founding base of the Order. Medical text known as Ibis Papyrus, excuse me if I pronounced that wrong, identifies a disease that produces bubo and petrified pus. This is strong evidence that the Black Plague could have potentially started in Egypt in a Plague Tale lore. And also real life lore, I guess. The location numbered 1 shows Lacuna, which is the first known plague of the lore. It's documented one. The location with the number symbol 3 shows the second main plague of the lore, which is Hugo's Plague. The Order's main stronghold resides on the island of Lacuna, where Basilius was taken after his parents left him on the doorstep of a church, and the monks took him in. However, the monks beat Basil, causing to make the floor of the abbey tremble. The monks locked him away, and word spread of a demon child. The Order heard and took him to Lacuna, where they studied Basil, and Aelia, a mercenary, was assigned to watch over Basil. Together they formed a strong bond. However, the Order panicked about Basil's powers, resulting in building a prison to try contain him. This resulted in Aelia rebelling, ending in her death as she stormed the chamber. Basil somehow found out, probably through the sensation of the rats, as does Hugo, and releases all his anger, ending in the Justinian Plague. Now, the Shadow d'Ombrage and Lacuna are the main Order bases we see, but it is quite possible that this is a global society as we see the various Order strongholds located on the map. This could be explored potentially if we see DLC or future installments. The Thresholds process. When a carrier is born, they do not have the macula. It lays dormant within the carrier until it awakens, which usually happens at a young age, as we've seen from previous documented carriers. It starts with dormancy, where the carrier passes it down to its descendants. If you're unfortunate enough, you will experience the Great Break, where the macula awakens in your blood, but it is still in its original state. While in the original state, the carrier may experience headaches and ringing in the ears. These happen most prominently when the carrier is in some form of danger. The pre-threshold is when the same symptoms become more frequent and violent, and voices can be heard in the carrier's head. These are the shouts of the rats. Black veins start coming from the carrier's heart, spreading up the neck towards the brain. Once the first threshold comes, most carriers get killed off here. But if you're lucky enough, or perhaps unfortunate is a better word, to make it through, you can manifest the ability to control rats. Post-threshold, the carrier's black veins become even more prominent, reaching across the host's face. The carrier's voice may change as a result of this. The final threshold is when all is lost and the carrier performs the nebula, a powerful blast as seen at the end of Requiem, where all light is blocked out, allowing the rats to spread unchecked. This results in the death of the carrier once and for all. Now, this is all the information I have gathered, but if you object or have found out different information, feel free to have some friendly discussions in the comments below. But until next time, have a great day or night. And we'll see you.